The US is stepping up its fight against Daesh in Syria. Speaking in Germany, President Barack Obama has announced plans to send up to 250 additional military personnel to the country. It's a big jump from the number there now and will bring the total to around 300.
They're not going to be leading the fight on the ground, but they will be essential in providing the training and assisting local forces as they continue to drive ISIL back. So make no mistake, these terrorists will learn the same lesson as others before them have, which is your hatred is no match for our nations united in the defense of our way of life.
But Washington's efforts to fight Daesh could be taking a more controversial turn. The de facto leader of the PKK terrorist group, Jamil Bayik, has told the BBC that he had direct communications with the US in the fight against Daesh. In the same interview, Bayik said the PKK is ready to intensify its attacks against Turkey. Turkey and the US consider the PKK a terrorist organization. To Burundi now, where a Tutsi general and security advisor to the country's vice president has been killed by unknown gunmen. General Karazuza's wife was also killed when the men opened fire on them outside their daughter's school. Attacks have increased in the country on government forces, ruling party leaders and public officials. Meanwhile, the UN has expressed grave concerns about the government crackdown. A panel of international experts has accused the Mexican government of obstructing their investigation into the disappearance of 43 students in 2014. The investigators say the government has failed to cooperate and has even revealed what could be evidence of an attempted cover-up.
Unfortunately, we could make very little progress along this line of investigation, nor could advances be made in the investigation of state workers who we had requested provide their statements.
And demonstrations have been taking place in Kathmandu 1 year on from a devastating earthquake that killed almost 9,000 people in Nepal. 4 million people are still living in temporary shelters, and frustration is growing with the government's reconstruction efforts.